Well, if you think your vote doesn't count and you can't fight City Hall, this next story is going to make you think twice. Park Hills, Kentucky elected a new mayor on Tuesday. He's a write-in candidate who launched his bid just 2 weeks ago. Local 12's Joe Webb talked with him today, and he joins us from the newsroom with his story. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Cammie. You know, Matt Mattone has only lived in Park Hills, Kentucky a couple of years. He's an architect by trade, not a politician. He has no political experience, and 3 weeks ago he had no yard signs. On election night, his name wasn't even on the ballot. But Mattone managed to knock off the incumbent and is now Park Hills mayor-elect. There are about 3,000 people who live in the leafy suburb carved out of Devou Park. When the people of Park Hills went to the polls Tuesday, these were their choices. The incumbent mayor running unopposed, and 6 incumbent council members running for 6 spots. 12 days before the election, Matt Mattone and Jason Reeser paid their $50 fees to run as write-ins. Mattone for mayor, Reeser for council.
We felt that it was important to say there is a choice and for making changes in the direction that Park Hills is going.
Write-in candidates rarely make much of a showing, much less win, especially when they kick off their campaign on October 23rd. They promoted themselves via social media. On October 29th, they put out about 100 yard signs. They talked to neighbors and listened.
Most of it was just people, word of mouth, emails, phone calls. I mean, this was a very organic campaign, and the word got out organically and grew in ways we didn't expect.
Or incumbent Mayor Don Katchen. Unofficial results have Mattone beating Katchen 530 to 430. Reeser missed the cut for council by about 40 votes. But both claim a sense of victory by showing others it pays to speak to power.
Yeah, I'd love to run again. I think this time, or the next time I do it, would be on the ballot. But I'd encourage, a number of people to run with me and run with their own viewpoints.
First of all, every vote does count, and that you can make a difference if you get involved. And if you believe you can make change and can develop, support within the community, things can happen.
Now this morning I reached out to Mayor Don Katchen. We did not hear back from him. Katchen came under fire in Park Hills after the police chief he fired sued and won a $350,000 settlement against the city. Katchen was elected in 2010. Cammie?
Joe, did Mattone talk about what he hopes to achieve while he's mayor?
Yeah, well, he says he really wants to take a hard look at the spending, and what he really wants to do is get people involved. That's what he and Reeser both said. They've got a city council meeting coming up next Monday, and they said that they hope that people pack the place. So, yeah, it's hard to say what he's going to be able to accomplish, but that's what he hopes to do.
All right. Joe Webb, thank you. Great story.